Hi everyone, this is LQ with another Posevault.com tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about how to take a single figure reference image and create a wide range of body types based on that image. One of the questions we get pretty often from our Posevault.com members is why we use one very lean body type for most of our 3D models. Now, the answer to that question has to do with the fact that we render our models in a 3D environment, and a 3D environment is weightless. There is no gravity, and gravity has massive impact on the human body. It affects how we stand, it affects how the tissues on our bodies sit on our frames, it affects what muscles we flex at any given time. Lean tissue is affected by gravity in a different way than fatty tissue is affected. Fatty tissue hangs in a really specific way depending on the pose of the model, and that's something that's really actually very difficult to get to look right. That's why our models generally have very lean body types. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to stick with a single body type. You can use our models, any figure reference image actually, to create whatever body type suits you and the drawing that you're attempting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this very basic standing pose and I'm going to show you how I would create several different body types from this single image. First, I'm going to create a new transparent layer. And we're going to work on that. I am using a custom pencil textured brush, and for those of you who haven't seen it, we have a tutorial on how to create a custom pencil textured brush in Photoshop, and I will link to that tutorial in the description box below. So I'm just going to create a really quick gesture drawing. I'm going to sketch it right on top of her for the sake of efficiency. Part of making a pose look really natural and not stiff is capturing it in a gesture drawing before you start building the rest around it. And the most important thing is the curve and the position of the spine. And next is the angle of the hips and the shoulders relative to the spine. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. It's just to give us a guideline to indicate where everything is. Alright, now I'm going to move that over here. Actually, hold on a sec. Just to indicate where those feet are. Okay, I'm going to move it over here and we'll start building our new body type. I'm going to grab a new transparent layer and go back to black. I'm going to go for a smaller brush size. Oops, not quite that small. Okay, and I'm just going to start blocking out the body. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to create a much more rounded, curvy figure than the one we have going on here with the original. Now, a good knowledge of anatomy is really useful when doing this sort of thing, so that you know where that additional tissue would sit. I'm not sure if you can hear the neighbor kids screaming outside. I'm actually going to go into time lapse now. To finish detailing this out. So now we have a much rounder, curvier body type than the one we started out with in the original image. I'm going to go ahead and hide that, and I'm going to try for another example. And I'm going to make the legs a little shorter in proportion to the upper body. So now what we have here is a smaller, more pubescent body type. And I think I'm going to go for one more. I'm going to go with the shorter frame. This time I'm going to shorten the upper body as well. Keep the head roughly the same size. A new transparent layer. And this time I'm going to try to go for a more athletic, muscular body type than the previous. And there you have it, 3 very distinct body types based on the same figure reference image. I hope this has been helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and leave me a comment below to let me know what you would like to see next. And come and visit us at Posevault.com. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.